Hello. I believe it's Mardi Gras, isn't it? Isn't today? Actually, it just dawned on me. Today is Mardi Gras, isn't it? 2022. Am I too early? March 1st? Okay, good. Okay. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Oh, goodness. Thank you for being here. I am with you 365 days of the year to take your 12 political questions at 12 noon. I take them out of the chat between like 11:30 and 12, and anything in all caps in the chat in all caps is how you talk to me, and other than that, please just type normally. People have whole conversations and are really supportive of each other and kind, and I'm grateful for you guys. You are the great community. You are fantastic. Thank you. All right. 10% of my income from everything black and orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. And we have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. So, yes, thank you. The nails today are doing this kind of fun, nice purple shirt, and I lived in Baton Rouge off and on for about 10 years. So basically, in the 90s, I spent most of it in Baton Rouge. Of course, being me, I lived in 3 different places during that time because, yeah. But so I know what a big deal Mardi Gras can be, and it's fun. It's fun. And my family, while I'm not Catholic, my family is, and so I understand the whole. Today we have pancakes, today we have beignets, and today we celebrate because tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. Which reminds me I need to come up with a very stark Ash Wednesday kind of overlay for tomorrow, which I do every year. So, yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Although my Mardi Gras is G-rated. I promise. I promise. Okay, and I'm going to use this deck. I know I have this deck in the it's listed here. I think this is the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. Hang on. I'm completely sober. You would think I was drunk. The way I am just falling apart, not knowing things. Yes, this is the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. So I'll put that down at the bottom of the questions. So, because I know people will ask. So that is there, saved. Okay. We are the designated driver, people. Yes. Yes. Katie Arbuckle, I was a small child in the 90s. Aw. I went to college in 90. So LSU. Go Tigers. I know nothing. My, what a robust group of fellows. Which colors are we rooting for? Okay. Unfortunately, we do political stuff, and so there's a lot of, there's some hard stuff going on in the world, and there are some idiot leaders. So we read on them too. There are a couple of videos that Sarah sent to me. And let me share this. I haven't seen it yet, but let's have a look, because we're starting at 4:45. Yeah. Let's say 5 minutes. We're going to start 5 minutes in with Don't Mess with Ukrainians, day 4. Yes, Donna, go Tigers. Yes. Anyway. Mel Broussard, I went to LSU also, class of 93. Go Tigers. Yes. I also went to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Go paint. Go paint. Anyway. Linda Sue Bueller saying, I'm laughing already. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet, but apparently I got two of them. Ah, oui, Mel. Oui, Mel Broussard. Laissez les bon ton rouler. Share screen. Chrome tab. Share. All right, is this showing up? And I should probably move the flammable feathers out of the way. All right, let's see what this is. I'm going to mute myself so it doesn't.
Давай, блядь, хуярим нахуй. Кидай, блядь, блядь, кидай, Антоны. Давай, блядь, хуярим нахуй. Кидай, блядь, Антоны. Давай, блядь, хуярим нахуй. Кидай, блядь, Антоны.
Wow. They got fire in the car. What's this other one that Sarah sent? "22 seconds. Let's see what this was. Whoo, boy. They are, you're right, Linda Sue, they are so excited about their success. Wow. All right, let's look at this one. Goodness. Okay, apparently there's any. All right, so the bottom one is the one we just watched. Oh, the top one is it's a recording of it from behind. Wow. I'm surprised they didn't get shot. I'm pleased they didn't get shot. Yikes. Now, apparently there is a video that Sarah was having trouble finding, but apparently I would love to see it. Apparently there's a young girl. I'm guessing a teenager, I don't know, but apparently a young girl who put out a video showing how to drive off with Russian military vehicles. Okay, you just get in here and you put the car. Okay, so you put this in this gear. This is where the I want to see that video, but oh my gosh, unbelievable, just unbelievable. Pamela Bryan, I did see that young girl. Her nails were painted army green. Really? Green girl, how to steal military vehicles? I have no idea. Okay, so trying to pull a driver from a wreckage. That's not it. Oh! I may have found it. Okay. A Ukrainian girl demonstrates how to drive abandoned or captured Russian military vehicles. Fight for freedom. Stand with Ukraine. I found it. This is wow. All right, you ready?
Если вдруг вам попадется свободный или брошенный БТР, то сохраняй лайфхак, как его завести. Включаем массу, оба генератора. Теперь втыкаем обогатитель. Опа. Следующий у нас стартер. Все, завелся! Предохранители. 1, 2, 3, 4. А теперь фары и обдув стекла. Прижимаем сцепление. О! И включаем первую скорость. Если вдруг вам попадется свободный или брошенный БТР, то сохраняй лайфхак, как его завести. Включаем массу, оба генератора. Теперь втыкаем обогатитель. Опа. Следующий у нас стартер. Все, завелся! Предохранители. 1, 2, 3, 4. А теперь фары и обдув стекла. Прижимаем сцепление. О! И включаем первую скорость.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. God bless you. God bless you, Ukraine. God bless you and your fighting spirit. Divine Spirit, fill the world with your divine energy, higher and higher vibration. Keep spirits high. Give people hope. Raise everyone's vibration higher and higher so that we recognize that we are in this together. We are connected. We are one. Raise the vibration and open the hearts of everyone in the world, even Vladimir Putin. Try to raise his stick in the mud. I know, but it's like a small tree in the mud. But we're gonna raise the vibration. We're gonna raise it higher, till he can get back to humanity level. Yes, Divine Spirit, raise the vibration level of everyone for the good of all, for health, for happiness, and for peace. Okay. All right. Let me get the overlay back up, and then I will jump on to questions. I can't. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Okay. Let's do some readings. Thank you guys. Oh boy. It's been a while since I used these. This is a good deck though. Mary Lou A, she's a princess warrior. Yes, she is. Well, and Sarah was kind enough. She sent me the links to those that first video. It's people throwing Molotov cocktails. And she said that there's U.S. intelligence saying that about that like 40-mile convoy or whatever that's closing or coming into Kyiv. And everyone's really worried about it. Apparently, U.S. intelligence is saying about half of that convoy is out of gas. Whew. So, yes, Hemp Lily, the movies made after Ukrainian victory are going to be awesome. Yes. Vicky K says, out of gas, exactly what I was praying for. Oh, good, good. Here's the thing, though. Isn't that kind of what Russia does? Isn't fuel their kind of thing? Isn't that kind of their one thing? Yes, perhaps they will need a tow home. Do you need a tow back to Russia? Also there's one video I haven't shown. There are two videos I haven't shown just for language reasons, but they are amazing. One is a man who, some Georgians, I think they are, on a large sea-going vessel of some nature, and they're on the bridge, and there's a Russian ship who's called them and asked them for fuel because they're running on fumes. Oh, yeah. The Georgian vehicle tells them to row. Yeah. It looks like they're having a good time doing it. Saying that. There's one in particular that the language I don't, I try to keep this channel as clean as possible. So it is, people aren't worried about where they're watching it or listening to it or playing it, and keep the vibration high. But there is a video out there. It is a soldier, Ukrainian soldier, who's standing there, and he's talking to, it's a message to the young Russian soldiers. And the cleaned up version is, go home. Or turn yourself in. We're nice people. And you'll go home to your mom. Little soldiers. Little soldiers. Do not do this. Do not come here. Showing the bad conditions that they were staying in before they invaded, and all this other stuff, and on and on. It's just little soldiers. Or turn yourselves in. We have warm tea. We have warm tea. And it's just wow. But oh boy. Yeah. Anyway. So I'm going to guess, before I go on to the next question, I'm just going to guess, is there going to be more of this, or is it just going to get kind of darker as the days progress? And I think it was Colbert or Kimmel. It was very late last night when I watched it. I think it was Colbert who was saying that Putin's jealous of Zelensky. Zelensky's popular. He's handsome. He looks good with his shirt off. Because he was having, like a vaccine or something. But he did have his shirt off, and he was kind of sitting like this. But you could see his arms and very good shape. And Colbert said, and heck yeah, he needs some ammunition. Look at those guns. That was Colbert. Yeah. that is the Page of Cups. Wussy liberals. You know, us wussy democracy believing people, the big, strong military guys, they'll come over and they'll mess us up. It's kind of like that argument at the end of. Do you guys remember? The Marionettes, America, World Police or something like that, and then whatever that was. And there's this argument at the end about basically the clean version. You guys believe in all this kind of soft democracy, you know, the soft get along diplomacy, but sometimes you need big, strong guys to do. And it's like, yeah, no, that's not how it works. Team America, that was it. Go on, call Ukrainian civilians. Go ahead, call them wussy. Go ahead. All these videos I've shown you, not one has a gun. Not one is holding a gun. Okay, this last one, Molotov cocktails, but all these other videos, not one. You have to have a gun to be big and tough. Really? Laughs in Ukrainian. The star. Strength. 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Hermit. That's not Ukraine. That's Russia. Hope and strength. So how's that hope and changey thing working for you? Oh, it's going to work quite well, thank you. Yeah. Hope and democracy, yeah, in Ukraine. It's going to work out quite well. Thanks. And supporting our allies, yeah, in NATO. Russians, this financial stuff is killing them. I don't wish them ill. I don't want anybody to get hurt. But the point is, you can't just go invade another country that hasn't done anything. You can't just say, oh, nice country, I'll take it. No. Financially, militarily, it's not looking great. And this is Russia so isolated. You can almost hear like the whistling wind. Ooh, boy. Oh, I agree, RCN. Sorry. These are lovely cards. The link's underneath the questions below. So, Lola Bell 59 is saying there's a biography written about Humphrey Bogart called Tough Without a Gun. That's how Raymond Chandler described Bogey. 100% true. Raymond Chandler, and he put the big sleep. I've told you the interesting trivia thing about that movie, haven't I? They made the movie, The Big Sleep. Classic movie. At the end, they were kind of wrapping everything up, and some of the people making the movie were kind of curious, director, producer, whatever. And so they called up Raymond Chandler and they said, oh, by the way, there's one thing we can't figure out about the story. Who killed the chauffeur? And apparently Raymond Chandler said, I don't know. Big famous movie. Anyway. Whoo, boy. So 25. Let's go into Steve's question. Is Kyiv's downfall inevitable? A 40-mile Russian convoy is approaching intact. But apparently, well, because what Sarah said. Serious supply chain issues. You think we've got supply chain issues in this country? And Steve's asking if the Ukrainian Air Force is still functioning. Why haven't they targeted it yet? I don't know. So, will Kyiv stand? Carmela, is it Vacchiano? Did you hear about the news broadcast that Russia put out about their victory? No, I haven't seen that. Is that enough for him to save face so he can just leave? Fine, have your little fake victory. Trump does it all the time. We don't care. Go ahead. So Kyiv. Because I think we can probably safely say that even if they capture Kyiv, even if they overrun Kyiv, even if they basically reduce Kyiv to rubble, they're never going to fully hold it. I think that's the lesson we've learned in this last week. Yeah. Kyiv. Scared. People are scared, but they're also very resilient. There was a statement that Zelensky's wife, come on, quit it. Zelensky's wife put out. That's odd. Sorry about this. I thought I had it right here. It's a great quote. It is a great quote. Here we go. Ukraine's First Lady takes a stand. Ukraine's First Lady takes a stand amid Russian invasion. I will not have panic and tears. She is in an undisclosed location in Ukraine as her husband says she and their kids are also targeted by Russian invaders. The enemy marked me as target number 1. My family is target number 2. Oh, yeah, kids. Targeting children. Big man. She is still in Ukraine, but they're saying, Zelensky isn't saying where she is, duh. Oh, goodness. Kristen is saying, Justin, Holocaust memorial site bombed in Ukraine, Zelensky says. Putin, the universe is trying to tell you something. Anyway, his wife, Elena Volodymyrivna Zelenska. I will not have panic and tears. I will be calm and confident. My children are looking at me. I will be next to them and next to my husband and with you. I will not have panic and tears. Whew. Do not mess with Ukraine. Day 4. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, fruits of labor. So Kyiv, these are the local people, and they've worked hard for what they have. They're not just going to give that up. No. Absolute profile and courage. Matter of fact, it's coincidence. Right underneath this is this very powerful Queen of Swords. Queen of the resistance. Queen of the Elena. Whew, boy. That might be a little better. All right, let's look at the cards. So Kyiv, what's going to happen to Kyiv? 10 of Wands. Oh, it's a burden. Oh, yeah. 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 2 of Cups. It is a burden, but again, I'm getting wands for the Russians, mainly. It's not going well for the Russians. 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups. These are Ukrainians. This is the merchant. This is people working together. And the partnership with the West and amongst each other. I can't even tell. It's going to be pain on both sides. But they're not giving up. They're just not. I don't think you need me to tell you that, but that's not. Oh, they'll give up. No. Nope. Oops. Oh, there's a Kirsten was just saying there's been a loud explosion in, I'm sorry, where was it? Kyiv, Ukraine. We'll have to wait and see what that's about, but I wasn't picking up nuclear in the cards, and this is one of those things. Normally I'm like, I make mistakes. I'm not 100% right at this. No way. So, if that's how it is, it's, if normally if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but this, I really hope I'm right. But there are other readers who haven't been picking up on nuclear stuff either. However, we all know if he was heinous, if Putin was heinous enough to do that, it's unprovoked. He's trying to take over a country. He'd be done. He'd be done. I truly believe yeah, I think the world would go to war with Russia to take Putin down. It's like, no, you're not just willy-nilly going to use that. But I haven't been picking that up in the cards, so. Thank you, Kristen. Oh, Kevin Brazil did my 300 miles this morning. It's time for some black and orange R&R. B&O R&R. Thank you. Renee V is saying the terrain to get Kyiv is very rough. Not easy for them to rush through and take over. Advantage for Ukraine. Well, that's one of the things that soldier was saying. He was saying, we know this terrain. We grew up here. You don't know this. You don't know where things are. We do. Go home, little soldiers. Yeah. Oh boy. Maria, Ukraine is a member of the United Nations. So, I they are, right? Tiffany Lilly, Zelensky, yes, he's married with 2 daughters, 17 and 9, something like that. Okay, 3530. Oh, White Dragon wants to know what's Putin's mental state today. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a boy and a girl. Thank you, Linda McMurtry. I didn't know that. I thought it was 2 girls. Putin's mental state. The card that just jumped out, 2 of Pentacles, the card of instability. He has been locked in for 2 years. No worries, right, White Dragon. He's been locked in. He has had very few people around him. He's not been listening to people. He is a megalomaniac on the best of days. He was a nasty KGB piece of work in the first place. And isolation on top of unstoppable power, getting away with anything he wanted for so long. It's not good. But let's have a look. Oh. Blah. Putin's mental state, huh? Hey, Vlad, how you doing? I don't want to know, but okay. How you doing? I'm supposed to ask. I'm here to ask. That's kind of what I do here, but... Ew. Knight of Cups. Think that's NATO. Somebody's got NATO. Someone's not saying NATO has free rent in his head. Oh, Don Gubb says, I read that Putin was not suitable in one potential career due to his lack of fear. 10 of Wands. Yeah, that's how the other reading started out, and not good for him. No, this is different. Okay. 3 of Cups. That's what we had last time. Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me. Sorry. Temperance. Page of Wands. Financial disaster. Anger. Disappointment and anger at his own military. I feel like the energy is doing this in front of me. It's just like, okay. Seriously. It's like making my eyes hurt. Quit. Cut it. He's just, this is Temperance and the Page of Wands. This is what should be happening with Russia. They should be backing off. But kind of what he's being told. But he himself, his energy is just a mess. Key Killbilly says, oh gosh, Putin's thoughts belong in a black hole. Yeah. Is anybody else picking up on that, the same kind of energy I am? I mean, I hope you're not. but it's awful. It's like making my eyes hurt. I don't know why, which just sounds silly, but it's like the energy is just break. Whoa. Stop. Oh boy. Oh, Kathy Anderson's here. Hello. Aniki is in good health. Oh, good. The kitty's in good health. Good. He's Martin Winter saying, I'm getting really dark murder rage energy today. Yeah. Rob G says, I'm picking up Ritz, Wheat Thins, Triscuits. You mean crackers? Oh boy. Well, how about pistachios, cashews, that too. So, what? Oh, poor Al. Well, so what's next for? Be Kind says, just making my head hurt and my chest feel tight. Oh. Well, I don't want you guys to feel bad, so you step away from the energy. I've got this. But I need to take care of this to make. I'm gonna go grab him, make sure he's okay. I'm gonna bring him. I'll be right hang on. Oh, sweetheart, very upset. Very upset. Good boy. Precious one. This is the good Al. Yes, this is Pumpkin. Yes, this is a good kitty. The very brave Sir Alfred. Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin. He's a good boy. Come here. No. We're going to hang out in here. Yes, we are. We're going to hang out in here. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He doesn't like being locked in here, but this is what we're doing. Yes. So I know you're okay, and you're not downstairs just crying. Duh. He's a good boy. A little upset, but he's a good boy. Sorry about that. Good Pumpkin. All right, 4330 part 2. 330 part 2. Just have a quick look at the rest of, see what these cards are saying. Okay, High Priestess. So, this can be higher wisdom, this can be secrets. It feels like a lot churning underneath the surface. A lot churning. Oh, I'm just sitting here, I've got a card of 7 of Cups, this illusion, delusion. Not so much. I don't know how divorced from reality he is, but it's definitely a caught up in his own thoughts, in his own thinking, in his own complaints. 9 of Wands. People around him are just, you want to go in there and give him the bad news? 10 of Pentacles. He wants the dynasty and the world. The world has come against him. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, my chest is starting to hurt now too. So let's just walk. Let's just walk away quietly. Let's just step quietly out of the room with crazy. Okay, we'll just leave him over there. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh boy. Oh man. All right. Let's go on. All right, so at 45, almost 46. 45. Tim Hawkins is asking, will Putin's own people assist him in shuffling off his mortal coil? This could be a problem. That's boo-boo. Okay. That's pumpkin. That's boo-boo. Okay, we're good. Would you like me to move the blankets? There you go. I know you like to be on that corner. There you go. I know you like that corner. Good boy. Oh boy. Well, when I cut the deck, I got the Tower card, Ace of Cups, and the Tower card. So, new beginnings and someone falling from a tower. Happy Mardi Gras, Gretchen. Oh boy. All right. This energy terrible. Have a great day, Geek Hillbilly. What question am I in right now? 4730. Will Putin's own people help him to shuffle off his mortal coil? May I get your coat? And everything attached to it. I just cut the deck. It's death in the tower. We read on the nicest people with the best energy. Oh, Uncover the News is trying to get my attention. So, Putin. Pamela Bryant's saying, does Sir Alfred think that staring at the door will open it? Maybe something will come to him. I'll be ready when she opens it. My heart chakra's hurting on this one. 9 of Wands. People getting tired of the economy crashing and things being beaten up and... Oh boy. Oh, Melissa, I'm so sorry. 2 of Pentacles. Very unstable. 9 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 8 of Swords. I don't think it's necessarily a shuffling off his mortal coil. This might be more about, what you guys talking about war crimes maybe, or there's some kind of being hemmed in, some kind of decision hemmed in. Swords can often be legal. Maybe the oligarchs throw him to the legal wolves at The Hague. They're really mad. I understand that the oligarchs are not in a hurry to turn on Putin because apparently there are things called murder, or they're called torture. They're actually called torture chambers or torture cells or something. And it's like, oh, yeah, oh no, Putin, you're great. You're tall and manly, and yeah. Man. Kristen saying, breaking news, International Court of Justice in The Hague is holding a hearing on Russia's invasion of Ukraine on Monday. Good. Teresa Ford says, the Russian people will trade Putin for a stale bagel and a used tea bag at this point. Let's see. We can have a nice Russia, or we can have this jerk. Which one shall we have? Apparently we can't have both. You're the reason we can't have nice things. Literally. Oh, boy. All right. So, Be Kind says, I do see the Russian people eventually turning against their government. Oh, man. Oh, if you're hearing a cat, it's not actually either of them. It's trash day. So weird clunks and clangs and noises in the background. It's probably the, I just heard the garbage trucks going by. All right, we're okay. We're just something else. 52 in a bit. Oh yeah, this energy is bad. Get off me. Ah. Okay. 52:30. According to the cards, Kyle Smith is asking, is there any relationship between Putin's invasions and the U.S. Pluto return? Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Thursday. Day after tomorrow. Guess who's coming back? Andre from Astrology Alert is coming back. And I found the astrology chart. Or sorry, I found the birth date of Susan Hoffinger, the DA who's taken over under Alvin Bragg. So I sent him those charts, but we're going to talk about all kind of stuff. So Thursday, we're going to talk about the astrology of what astrology is saying about stuff. Helen's asking, U.S. Pluto return. Does it have an effect? Well, one of the things I have become a patron of Andre, and he's doing weekly kind of classes where he's talking through astrology, and it's so far I'm really enjoying them. And I'll be sure to add the link in the description box. And anyway, but one of the things he was saying, hello, dear. Hello, good boy. One of the things he was saying is that if you look at the U.S. chart, at the top of the chart, what really has prominence is that Neptune up there. And he was explaining how Neptune really is the planet of democracy. Hello, dear heart. You are the good owl. Yes, you are. You are the good boy. And the U.S. just isn't going to, it's just against the very nature of the U.S. to become authoritarian. For all that we talk about Uranus and revolutions, bless you, it's really Neptune that is about democracy. Uranus has the Uranus isn't it's a great rebel, not necessarily the best way to run a government. But so apparently Neptune is more prominent in the US chart than Pluto. So even though we're dealing with this Pluto return, this whole transformation, this whole emphasis on Pluto in our chart, which is also in the second house of values and valuables. So it's emphasizing that. And there's certainly an emphasis right now. We had the official astrological day of the Pluto return, and was it the next day or something? Russia started either doing some serious talk or actually doing something in Ukraine, which has caused the U.S. to step forward, not with our military right out of the gate, but with our valuables, sending stuff, sending money, maybe moving our military sort of near, but still in NATO, and our values, which is democracy, actual democracy, not that stupid fake authoritarian garbage that Putin and Trump do. Yes, dear, I know you're all frustrated. Oh, this is a good boy. Yes, you are a good boy. Oh, there's catnip. There's a ha catnip. Yes, it's a banana. It's the catnip banana. Oh, he's a good boy. There we go, happy kitten. I was trying to get it on screen, but it's not back far enough. Anyway, he's got the catnip banana now. So that's I'll ask what the cards have to say, but that's my understanding of astrology, and you're okay. Joy's a good boy. Yes, he is. You see him? U.S. Pluto return. Nine of Wands. The Russians end up feeling very beaten up. Star with hope. Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Magician. Hope, basically, hope, theft, planning, can be ideals, but illusion, and the person standing up. So I've got, it just shows the way the U.S. would react, or it would make it more likely that the U.S. would react the way that it did. But it's what the planets, the transits, the progressions, everything, how they're affecting Russia directly, Ukraine directly. That's going to explain what's happening there. So these are just still hope. This is just kind of going through the situation, but this isn't talking about the U.S. Pluto return. Oh, Magician went flying. Magician just did a swan dive off the desk. Oh no, it was the Star. 10.0. 10.0 swan dive. The Star is going for the gold. Okay. Shockwave says, breaking news, Texas sued for criminalizing care for transgender children. Good. About time. Okay. Pamela says, I follow Autumn, Queen's Tarot, and Andre, and I try my best to keep up with their lectures, but some days I'm more successful than others. My lectures? Are you talking about somebody else? Gosh, I hope you guys don't think of these things as lectures. Oh boy. Okay. 1 hour, 30 seconds. Okay, and this is, we're just talking about, does Pumpkin like Mr. Dot? Occasionally. He mostly looks at it and then follows it back to my hand and is like, I wonder why she's doing that with that. And then sometimes this will start enticing him and he'll run after it a little. Be like, oh, okay, well. And then he'll look at it and he'll just like follow it back to my hand. As opposed to this one who's just. Anyway, thank you, Shockwave. Oh, Ricky. Why are you scared, my friend? Why are you scared? Oh. Okay. Thank you. All right, so make this 102. Russia. Can we talk about war crimes? Russia has taken out the only source of insulin in Ukraine. Will this expedite things with Zelensky's pleas to the UN and EU for help? Unless warehouse access is restored, pharmacies will only have a couple of days of insulin left. Ah, yes. Killing children. So, war crimes? Three of Wands. Well, what you put out there will come back to you. So, yeah. Yeah, and that ship is right there. You're waiting for your ship to come in. It may be about to run you over. Break up on the rocks and squash you flat. Oh, yeah. Four of Wands. The Russians are just going about their lives. Page of Wands. Knight of Swords. Six of Wands. King of Pentacles. I'm curious. What have you guys heard? I'm really wondering. I know that the Russian people are getting all the misinformation. I know all the official news sources are saying things like there was the Ukrainians were genocide against Russians and other garbage, which is not true. But on the whole, are the Russians buying it? I mean, the whole world has reacted against them for this invasion, unlike anything anybody has seen in their lifetimes, unless they're, say, over 80. And are they going to say, wow, the world's really overreacting to us? Or are they going to say, wow, why did they do this? I know, sweetie. I would like to let you out, but you've been going down there and just crying. Just crying. And you're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good kitty. Poor little thing. Poor little thing. Poor little thing. By the way, this is the kitty who was trapped when I missed those 5 days. Poor little guy. All right, I'll let you out. But do me a favor. Just go do what you need to do. There you go. All right. Okay. It was so nice to even just have him in here and just have him. Okay. So, war crimes. Four of Wands, so the Russian people. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. That's the whole world coming down on them, or just military might. Six of Wands would be he's lying about victory. Surprise! King of Pentacles, so he can try to keep his money. That other reading, I was getting a couple of cards that sort of could have maybe been Putin being thrown to the wolves in The Hague, but it wasn't the Justice card, you know? What do you think, sweetie? You think Putin's gonna do you think the Russians and Putin in particular are going to be held accountable for war crimes? I'm not seeing a Justice card here either. No, I'm just sitting here and it's like, oh, that black hole of energy. Oh, that's Putin. That's all I'm really getting. Oh, Lola Bell has some very interesting astrology. Putin has the asteroid Lucifer conjunct his sun in his 11th house of humanitarian issues. The asteroid Lucifer you'll do anything, including shoot yourself in the foot to get what you want. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, Kim got 2 6-month-old kittens, Lucy and Lucas. Oh, the kitties. All right. So, I don't know, Ricky. I would like to be able to sit here and say, aha, this is what's going to happen. The only thing I'm getting for certain is no surprise. Ukraine is not giving up. Matter of fact, I'm curious what was going on at those talks. Where apparently they had talks around the border at Belarus, and then the talks broke down so that the people would go back to talk to their respective governments, and then they're meeting again soon. Just wondering what they're talking about, because Ukraine, I'm having trouble Ukraine doing anything other than say, get out of our country. And by the way, Crimea is ours. Why should they give an inch? They've been invaded. We will stand back so you can leave peacefully. I don't know. Kitty Arbuckle says, Pumpkin, Mom, I am not even in the same room. Boo-boos and Kitty. Snore. You've met my cats. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Michelle. Thank you. Revolution Ricky said, maybe Russia's going to try to join Ukraine. Yeah, like the rest of us should. Ukraine join NATO. Heck, we should be begging to join Ukraine. All right. It's not good. It's not good. But speaking of not good, and megalomaniacs, honestly. Honestly is saying, I see no justice at the moment. I see megalomaniacs. Mhm. That's what I've got to. But at 1:10:15, let's say 10:30. Speaking of megalomaniacs, Televangelist Pat Robertson. Ian McGrath, I'm with you. Televangelist Pat Robertson came out of retirement on Monday to declare that Russian President Vladimir Putin is following God's wishes by violently invading Ukraine. You know you've made God in your own image when he hates the same people you do. Insisting this is a step toward a global end times battle in Israel. And the Israelis are over there like, wait, what? 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 Okay, so Televangelist Pat Robertson has decided to try to prove his relevance again by declaring that Putin is following God's will in Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Will this sway the evangelicals who have just now publicly started to speak out against Putin? Will the GOP use Robertson as a talking point to fight against sending further aid? This is making my heart hurt. Yes, it is. Ooh, I want to be alive when the end times come. I want to be here when Jesus comes back. It's about what I want. So I want it to happen in my lifetime. So while I'm alive, this must be it. Has anybody else ever noticed that? The whole thing about Jesus is going to return. It's going to be the end times. You know, that could happen in the year like 10,000. But no, it's going to happen in my lifetime. So it's got to be right now. So I can be raptured now while I'm still alive. Please. If there's one thing that's lots of people in the last 2,000 years have learned is that when it comes to spirituality, it's not actually all about you. I honestly think that I think he's in for quite a rude awakening when he passes. I honestly do. I think it's going to be like no pearly gates, no clouds, no. I mean, maybe St. Peter if he's not busy. I don't know. St. Peter might be like, oh yeah, okay. He probably wants me there. Let me see. Okay, let me put this down. I'll go. Should I wear a robe or something to really? One of my favorite things that my friend Sarah says, a lot of these people are going to be really upset because there's no HOA in heaven. Well, we have the white people here who believe in these certain things. And then we have those people over there who's, when they were alive, their skins weren't quite as light as ours and they had other beliefs, but they're over there because I'm here and this is closer to, I'm closer to God. No, there's no HOA in heaven. Not how it works. Can you tell that he annoys me? Actually, it isn't even just him. It's just that whole thing just annoys me. I followed Jesus. With your guns? No. It's like saying, I don't know. I'm going to be a billionaire Buddhist, devout Buddhist. Pat Robertson. Really, it's evangelicals. Are evangelicals going to just... Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, homeowners association. Yeah, no, Irma, that's exactly what I meant. There's no homeowners association in heaven. Oh, no, you can't have that in your yard. Oh, we don't like having people like that in our neighborhood. Oh, it have to be of a certain income level to be in our part of heaven. Temperance. That's what the divine is about. Love, temperance, the one source. Wadsworth's asking, did somebody offer Pat money, or is he that deluded? No, he's just another one of these people who is going to insist that the end times are here, because he's going to be alive when all of the amazing stuff in the Bible, everything we've been waiting for 2,000 years, it's all going to happen because he's important and he's going to be there for it. Emperor, because it's all about you, your reward for your narrow-mindedness and cruelty to those who are different from you. Yeah. Two of Wands, communications. Far right, communications. Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, and a Queen of Cups. More and more evangelicals, I'm sorry to say, the right-wing evangelicals, not the left-wing. The right-wing evangelicals are just more and more isolated, and it's people with more compassion, where the focus is on compassion and kindness and not about you getting to be here for the big ride to heaven. No, it's the people who are about charity, tithing, equality. That's the way. The times, they are changing, and this is the way it's going. And these yahoos just end up more and more isolated. So I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't be Buddhist and be successful in business. I'm just saying traditionally that's kind of not their thing. It's kind of hard to keep a mental state of calm, not reaching, not grasping, it's kind of hard to do that when you're trying to be a billionaire. It could be done in theory, but generally, no. All right, so at 1930, I don't know if I can really answer this one. I think this might have more to do with Anyway, MAGAs, believe it or not, you'll love this. Oh, my phone's not doing anything. Someone's phone in the house may have done something, but mine's on mute. All right. So MAGAs, there are MAGA people who are, guess what? Yes, indeed, heading to Ukraine to fight on the side of the Russians. I kid you not. And sharing it on social media. Americans fighting on the side of Russia. Guess what? Why don't you just go back to Russia when you're done there? Go ahead. Have fun. Oh, you can't have your guns there? What a shame. I thought you said that the way the Russians did everything was just perfect. Gun rights, you have none. Yeah. So, will this cause the U.S. problems as it would violate the Neutrality Act? You're always going to have a handful of yahoos, but let's just throw a few cards. Marsha Hostetler says, I think they should have to stay there or be tried for treason. Well, we haven't declared war on them, but we're obviously against them in this. And certainly if the Congress decided to declare war and these people are still fighting with Russia, then they literally fall under the official definition of treason, which is, I believe, punishable by death. Doxymom says, I doubt it. It's not the U.S. sending them there. Yeah. Kathy Anderson, I'm going to agree with you there. Hey, Biden, maybe time to remove some Putin assets from Congress. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Republicans. Some Republicans are not all like that. Knight of Swords. Yeah, and those, C. Johnson saying, my MAGA neighbor said she trusted Putin more than President Biden. I can't talk to her anymore. It's not worth talking to somebody anymore once they've said that. It's just walk away. It's not worth it. Knight of Swords. 10 of Cups. Ace of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Well, now, first of all, once they get there, are the Russians going to trust them? Or are the Russians going to think they're spies? You're leaving a democratic country for your little shot at glory of military glory, but this is an Ace of Wands. You are coming in to start with the Russians. 6 of Pentacles. Maybe you've got some money you could share? Maybe, what are you offering? And then Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to go out and fight for the Russian cause to kill Ukrainians. They don't trust them. They don't trust them. Shockwave, I agree. One-way tickets to Russia. Well, the thing is, it's a train ticket, maybe, once you're in Europe. The Russian planes aren't allowed in European airspace, last I heard. Eight of Cups. Strength. 9 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. First of all, they're going to get disillusioned really quickly. The Russian military, we're seeing what kind of state they're in. these people who think they're going to be joining the glorious Russian, no. It's not glorious. It's not, it's chaotic. It's disappointing. It's frustrating. It's, how's your Russian also? Seriously, you can't go over there and speak English. You're going to have to learn Russian. Very few of them speak English. I mean, maybe you get lucky that maybe they taught it in school somewhere and you're dealing with enough 18-year-olds or whatever, but Teresa Ford said they're not even feeding them. Yeah. Mel Broussard said MAGAs stuck in Belarus. Oh, is that what you've heard? It is not going to end well for them. And they end up sick and hurt. They're not getting the nutrition they need. They're not they're good grief. You can't go to the local store to get protein bars. You're not going to get the kind of, you're not going to get the MREs you get in the U.S. military. You're not going to, no. They end up in bad shape is what the cards are saying. It's not going to be pretty. And I really, really don't like any of this energy. But this is what I do. And I would be reading on this by myself if you weren't here with me, because I'm a news junkie. And I want a sense of what's going on in the collective energy. But this is icky. It might be a day when I'm sticking I take my sage thing and I like put it up in my hair or something. Just keep it on me. Look, it's right here. Yeah, I might need to just keep this with me. Hi, how you doing? Having a good day? Yeah. All right, what's next on the list? 12730. Trillium Treasures has some great comments. Oh, good. Gotta love pouting truckers. Kristen had the headline that pro-Trump truckers are mad that Ukraine is getting all these headlines. Oh. World's tiniest violin. Oh, they're getting all the attention. Will the Trump truckers get tired of not getting all the attention and go home? Also, where in the world is Ted Nugent? Or just get a large crystal to put close to you. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab them in a minute. Thank you. These guys get like 3 cards, and they're lucky to get that. They're barely worth that. They're only worth 3 cards because they're taking up valuable space on the roads. Oh, far right, feeling all beaten up. Yes, it's so terrible. The mask mandates, most of which aren't even in place anymore. Thank you, Patricia. I think this is a really good deck. Oh dear. Yeah, because maybe a country being invaded and mass deaths and incredible bravery and all of this are slightly more important than 5 of Wands. Rawr, rancor. Far right, making noise. 4 of Swords, crickets. Quiet as a tomb. Nobody cares. Go home. Nobody cares. La, la, la. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, but then we have 4 questions left, my friends. 2 about DeSantis, 1 about Trump, and then a reading for what does March have in store for us in general. Okay, 1:30:30. Has DeSantis finally gone too far? Is the question. Yes. Oh, wait. You were talking about something specific? Okay. With convoys inching toward D.C. and all of our leaders gathered under one roof, will DeSantis' childish games lose him support of the GOP elite? Because Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis rejects a request from the Biden White House to provide National Guards for security in D.C. during the State of the Union address. He's so awful. I don't know that this is going to be the bridge too far, but my gosh. Oh boy. 2 of Wands. All right, communication. Surprise. Star. Sun. The Lovers. Strength. 9 of Swords. Can you say 4 major arcana in a row? Star, Sun, Lovers, Strength, Worry. Well, now. Lovers, this is the cult members. But there's strength already there. There's strength and hope. And the way things have suddenly shifted, Biden's poll numbers are going up. He's seen as a strong leader. He's rightly or wrongly being given credit for organizing NATO to back Ukraine. But DeSantis and Abbott have both they've gone full authoritarian, especially DeSantis. I don't know that that's really the bridge too far, but it's not good. The times, they are a-changing. The energy is shifting. And that's one thing about authoritarians. They're not flexible. They make the Catholic Church look like a guy named Bill in Haight-Ashbury's in the 60s. Not flexible. Not flexible. 1:34 in a bit. Oh no, I take it back. There was only 1 question from him. Oh, what a shame about him. Oh. Okay. 1:34:30. Just a quick look here. Trump is appealing the order for him to sit for a deposition in New York with Letitia James. Will he be successful? Oh, somebody else who needs their diaper changed, who doesn't like that everybody else is getting attention. He's not. doll. Sandy Miller, I like that. Democrats need to fight with the heart of Ukrainians. Okay, Trump. I'm going to ignore you. Okay, you judicial branch of government. Is that moron going to is he immune from having to sit for a deposition? That he's appealing, that he was already told he had to go do it. Temperance. Presidents are not kings. Plaintiff isn't president. Plaintiffs are not kings. Plaintiff isn't president. King of Wands, there's Trump. The Star. The World. You're done. Go sit. Go talk. Goodbye. We're done here. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. That's fairly clear. Fairly clear energy. Anne Pham Cooks. As I saw Cash Peters thing on Johnson, oh my gosh, you were right. Can't unsee. Oh yeah, that was whew. Some mental bleach after that one. But when we try to tune in to spirits, sometimes we get mental images. They're very helpful to get our message across, but sometimes it's like, really? That's where you went? Okay. All right, let's just have a look at March before we go here. 137. Holly Coleman was just asking about March. I'm not going to do week by week or anything. I'm just want a general sense. March 2022. How is that going to go for us? March 2022. And again, happy Mardi Gras, everyone. Hope you have a good day. Don't forget that Andre from Astrology Alert is going to be here on Thursday, which I'm very much looking forward to. I don't know how many questions we're going to be taking, but if any. But we're definitely going to talk about people who are in the news, situations that are in the news. So, and I'm still working on all kinds of stuff. I wish I could just say, ta-da! I'm actually putting together a newsletter, a monthly newsletter for Book Art Media, which will talk about everything that's going on or what I created or what I'm. So hopefully soon I will have, if anyone's interested, there will be a monthly newsletter. All right. March 2022. March 2022. Page of Cups. We see civilians. Helen says, would you consider a tarot for beginners tutorials? I've thought about it. I've got a post on Twitter and on the community page for this channel where I've opened the suggestion box up. If you have any suggestions for the channel, I really would like to hear what you have to say. All I ask is, please be nice. Please don't attack my sense. Be like, oh gosh, just please be nice. That's all I ask. But I would like to know. So if anybody has any suggestions, just go to the community page. Just click on it's usually over here, right down here, the name of the channel, and up on the right it'll be over here. It'll say community, and it's right there. Anyway, March, 8 of Cups. Gathering stuff. There's the Star. gathering evidence, gathering supplies, gathering allies, gathering good stuff. Star, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Honestly, this feels Ukrainian. This feels like Ukraine and Russia. It has some blowback on domestic politics, but these three certainly feel like Russia, Ukraine. Investigations are still continuing against potential wrongdoers. Some people on the far right putting their foot in their mouth. Pretty much a day ending in Y. But ongoing with Ukraine. Is there anything specific we should do? We should work on? We should focus on? Oh, suddenly the energy is much nicer. Okay, there's the Three of Wands. What you put out will come back to you. But you guys know that. Seriously, people of here, they're usually here, and they're nicest people. Great community, very kind. You guys know that. What you put out in the world will come back to you. If you're a good person, if you are caring for others, if you stand up for what's right, build your house next to the high road, and you will have a good life. It will not be an easy life, but it will be a good one. Nine of Wands. Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Empress. Who was it? I'm so sorry. Who was it in the chat who was saying Democrats need to fight with the hearts of a Ukrainian? Yeah. The far right feeling beaten up. We need to fight for America, fight for democracy, fight for what's good, say no to toxic things, toxic people. Time to stand up for ourselves and for those who are weaker than we are. Exactly, Don Gubb. No panic or tears. Exactly. You can do it. You can do it. All right. That's going to do it for me for today. But I will be right back here tomorrow. It is 1:58 p.m. here in Chicago. In 2 hours, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel. I'm there every day. We do 4 25-minute just blocks of time where we focus on our own individual creative projects. Anything. It can be knitting, sewing, writing, graphics. Trying to, like I said, set up a newsletter, a monthly newsletter, whatever you'd like. And then in the 3 minutes between, we just encourage you. That's it. That's how it works. All right. Hang in there. Happy Mardi Gras. Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. All right. Hang in there, and I will see you later, or definitely I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thank you.